there, just wanted to do a short video on the Shadowland Wheee Hosta. These are 3 hostas I picked up on a clearance at Home Depot. They are quart size and they're originally about $8 and I got them I think $2 or $3, and these were the last 3 left. So they're a little bit small, but I picked them up because I already have this one in my garden and I just love the rippled kind of leaves, the wavy texture of the leaves. This one actually has some sedum growing in it, so it's actually kind of 2 plants for one, which is kind of nice. And you can see from the picture that it's actually quite a bit darker green than the ones that are showing here. And the reason for that is because the store had these in full sun, so it's not an accurate reflection the color they are. It's not that chartreuse color, it's going to be a much darker color. And here's the tag, so you can see like it's going to be this kind of dark deep green, which I prefer. It's part shade hosta. It's called Shadowland Wheee. It's a proven winners plant. And we can just take a look at the specs here, that it's pretty short. It's about 11 to 18 inches, and you know, they're perennial in a 3 to 9 zone, so quite a wide range, and it blooms in midsummer. So yeah, it's got these ruffled leaves, and I'm excited to put these in my shade garden, and because they can take a little bit of sun, that makes them a little bit more diverse. I do find hostas need water to be happy. I have some in a more dry shade and they don't tend to thrive as much. But slugs do love these, so you have to kind of bait for slugs if you're in a wet, damp area. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so slugs these are snacks for them. But I think it was a good find, and I'm excited to get these planted in the garden. And I'll just show you the ones that I already have, because they do get quite a bit bigger. So this little garden bed has 4 hostas in it. It has a couple of heuchera. This is a wild rose, and back there I believe is a peachberry ice. So the hostas, because it's now September, are kind of looking a little ratty. Normally they look much better. The blooms, they're bloomed out by now. But this is the same hosta that I just bought. I put this in last year, so this is a 1-year plant, and actually has really lovely lavender flowers when it blooms. Just beautiful. There's a little bit of slug damage on it, but you can see it's quite a nice hosta for the shade, and it's just a different texture with those ruffled leaves. So I think this hosta bed, I really have enjoyed it. We'll take a look at some other hostas. Another Shadowland Wheee hosta. So sorry about the bright sun. This area is normally in shade, but there is a part of the day when it gets a lot of sun. So again, this little garden bed has boxwood, it has a pulmonaria, a wild rose. There is some catmint here that has self-seeded. It's a whisper I think, catmint. And there's an impatient there. I love that color, impatient. And normally this is actually a shady bed, but right now it's an afternoon sun, so it gets a little bit of sun. This heuchera is not doing too great. I do have a Jacob's ladder here. I think it's called, not sure what it's called actually, but there is a goat's beard here as well around the back, a small one. And there is actually a blue mouse here, is hosta here. But actually this tag has been kind of decimated, but this is a small little hosta here, Shadowland Wheee, that I put in earlier this season. So this is just its first year. So I just expect that it's going to establish nicely and get bigger, but just to give you an idea of the different stages of this hosta. So that is just earlier this season. I just showed you the one that was in last year. So I expect it to just get better and better. So I am excited to add those 3 new ones to the garden.